This is ContactTalkRadio.com. Consciousness in action. And you are taking action into your consciousness by tuning into Contact Talk Radio.
And on TuneIn.com, Ping.fm, and UpSnap Mobile.
Contact Talk Radio.
Welcome to Spiritual Psychic with Sarah Wiseman, where you'll learn how to unlock the secrets of spiritual intuition and your own psychic gifts. Here's Sarah.
Hey everybody, I'm Sarah Wiseman. Welcome to Divinestrology, March 2021 forecast. You are moving forward, and I create Divinestrology once a month as a channeled forecast, and if you'd like to receive it direct to your inbox, go to sarahwiseman.com and you'll find places to sign up for that. You are moving forward. It is no longer Groundhog Day. You lift your head up out of the ground that has been this last year, 2020, and you no longer see the long shadow. You see, even as you continue to repeat your day and your night over and over again, the same for a year, you see that the light is here. There is a glimmer, and this is hope. It is real, and you can count on it. Releasing trauma. Now is the time for clearing out all the trauma of this past year and preparing to begin again. To begin again with clear eyes from a place of having seen it all and understanding that you will never go through this again. You will not allow it. The personal you and the you that is soul collective will not allow it. The time of fear and anger is coming to a close. It was a war of two worlds, one seeking separation, the other knowing that separation is not possible. The planet is not only an ecosystem, it is a matrix of one soul. The understanding of connection has come at a price. When you did not believe you were one, you suffered. Now, coming out of the ground, you have the opportunity to put what you have learned into action. An astrological shift. Yes, the planets have shifted their positions. And yes, we know that we are moving into, or we now in the age of Aquarius. As they shift, so do you. It is a great gift to be born in this time to witness this historical transition. Those who were in power will now find that they are no longer given the respect that once came from fear. After what you have been through, you no longer have fear. By those in power, we mean political leaders, but we also mean all the ways people have dominated other people. Those who once shouldered the role of victim, this karmic dance of perpetrator and victim being danced through the eons, suddenly ends. You will see this everywhere, in politics, in business, in relationships. This does not only extend to people, it also encompasses animals and plants. The change is remarkable because it happens so quickly. Look away for a short while and then look back. It is already done. The rebuilding begins. The determination of people ready to rebuild is astonishing. What have you been waiting for? The time when you realize that those in charge must be worthy of you, and if they are not, you must be worthy of yourselves. You have wasted a lot of time in pointless argument. When you are ready to let down the polarity of your beliefs, you will find the progress you can make is beyond understanding. This is how fast you can move if you want to. You can rebuild society in such a better way, you will not even be able to remember why you wanted it another way. Let yourself understand The argument is not worth the price. Put your arguments away, your desire to be right and to show the other as wrong, and start to work on the mutual problems you must solve. The minute you shoulder this harness together, you create an impetus in the energy field that cannot be stopped. What is set in motion stays in motion. Set aside your arguments and move together. The gears of the new political system are set in motion. So the gears are set in motion. There are still the normal problems of greed and subterfuge, but these are less than before. As the younger generation step forward, more change happens. You might see this time the political rulership as a bridge to new generations. It is the first lap in the race. What happens next in a period of even as little as 10 years will shock and amaze you. By shock, we mean with delight. It is as if your whole life you have been waiting for this turn of events, and now it is here. You can relax a little. You can breathe a little. There is no longer the need to be hyper-vigilant or always afraid. What is coming very soon is something you can relax into and trust. First things first. Even with this forward momentum, there are problems that are urgent. There must be sorting of which problems to solve first. First is Gaia. Even though the economy seems the most important, the virus seems the most important, first is Gaia. Everything begins in the planet, the body that you are part of. When Gaia is healed, and by this we mean physically as well as energetically, everything is healed. Remember, you are not separate from the earth. You are one with other human souls. You are one with other animal and plant souls. You are one with all the weather systems and the deep soul of the planet. As Gaia feels, so do you feel. Recall this as you determine what to work on first. Begin with Gaia, and all else falls easily into place. The residue of trauma. The trauma you have been through, this must be addressed. When you are in a karmic passage, a karmic transition, there is always residue after the transition. Fear, anxiety, anger, grief. These must be addressed. Even if you have lived in a full year of fear, anxiety, anger, grief, now you begin to end the period of mourning, and yet you still must heal what you experienced. It does not release on its own. You must have intention to release it. This can be difficult, as what is more customary is to hold on to this fear, anxiety, anger, grief, and believe that it will accompany you into all the future years of your life. We say this is not so. What you have experienced is over. It will not return again. You have been through the fire, figuratively and literally, and this experience does not return. Those who are older breathe a sigh of relief, knowing this is the worst they will see for the remainder of this lifetime. Those who are younger do not trust this, but it is so. You have been born into a building lifetime. The worst is done. Begin to build a new way. And finally, the light is real. As you begin to move forward, coming out of the dark and into the light, remember to believe the light is real. Pinch yourself if you must. This is no dream, save for the truth that all is the dreamer dreaming. This is a reality that can be manifest with intention and by setting aside differences for the common good. Work together. Put Gaia first. Let yourself trust you are moving forward at last. I'm Sarah Wiseman. If you would like to receive Divinestrology direct to your inbox once a month, please go to sarahwiseman.com and you'll find places to sign up there. We also have tons of other things, $15 courses and so much more. So head over and take a look. Thanks for listening.